Hey everyone, it's Steve Sievers for Bionic Buzz. Welcome to Wondercon 2023. This con is put on by the same people from San Diego Comic-Con. Now before we get started, please help us out by subscribing, liking, sharing, following, and most importantly, comment below about how great my Bully McGuire dance is below. Now let's go see who we can talk to. Alright, so here at Bionic Buzz, we are all about people's passion.
Okay.
Where did your passion be an author kind of come from that led you on this amazing journey?
I've grown up on books. Books have saved my life. They've gotten me through some of the most traumatic experiences of my life, led me to become a psychologist, and now I encourage people to write as a way of finding recovery from the biggest traumatic experiences they've been through.
Oh, very cool. Your passion for writing.
My passion for writing, I've always wanted to write. In third grade, I wanted to write books. I've always wanted to write books, depending on what kind, but here I am. I authored a book on the psychology of Batman, and it's led to 15 other books so far with other fine professionals joining me. As we use those, we talk about the psychology of the characters, and we use the characters to talk about the psychology of real human beings. And it's fun. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun, and to some people it's very meaningful.
My passion for writing came, I come by it honestly. Both of my parents were writers and editors. Much respect for the editors.
Yeah.
Books were always around our house. Writing was always around our house. And I also always wanted to be a writer. I thought I would be a fiction writer. But that was before I got into the psychology gig. And I was like, hey, I feel like I have something to say, to offer in the nonfiction world. And maybe I'll have something fiction at some point. Wink. So I love reaching people through writing and speaking.
Well, what I love about your books is that it takes psychology and superheroes and help, like I said, with mental health and everything else. I guess talk about your books that you have available.
Hi there. So I'm an author of Dark Agents graphic novel, as well as a number of books like Harry Potter therapy, supernatural therapy, superhero therapy, all focused on different heroes who are going through some kind of a traumatic experience and helping the reader to find a road to their own post-traumatic growth.
I am best known as the author of the book Batman in Psychology, A Dark and Stormy Night, the best book on Batman ever written by me. Think that through. One we've got that we're signing today, Stranger Things Psychology, Life Upside Down, which none of us are making a cent on this one. The proceeds are going to support and help recover missing and exploited children. And then upcoming in May, we have Spider-Man Psychology, Untangling Webs, which, if this were the last one ever, I would feel like we'd done a complete set. It's not the last one, but it's like we've got a second edition of Doctor Who Psychology. Times change coming up later in the year.
In addition to contributing to these fine books, I'm also the co-author of a book called Starship Therapies, Using Therapeutic Fan Fiction to Rewrite Your Life. Yeah, so harnessing the power of fan fiction to rewrite stories in the real world. And then I have a new book coming out specifically for helpers called The Grieving Therapist, Caring for Yourself and Your Clients When It Feels Like the End of the World.
All right, lastly, where can we follow you on social media, website, where you can buy your books? I know you'll probably be at other conventions coming up.
Thank you so much. My website is superhero-therapy.com. I'm on all social media platforms. You can look for Janina Scarlet. You'll find me right there.
Yeah, look for Travis Langley. I'm easy to find. At Superherologist, one of the 10 most followed psychologists on Twitter, though I got fed up with Twitter a long time ago, but I still, Facebook's my favorite social media. I have Insta, but just look for Travis Langley. I'm coming up. I'll be at MegaCon next weekend. Later in the year, we'll have San Diego Comic-Con, GalaxyCon, Boston Fan Expo, and other stuff. Now, the books are Amazon and Barnes & Noble are where most people get these.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Mind Body Fandom because I take a holistic approach to healing mind, body, and fandom. And you can find me on my website, JustineMastin.com.
And we do have to thank Mysterious Galaxy for giving us this book signing today. And so if you are near a Mysterious Galaxy bookstore, buy our books there.